Hello there guys, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Patanox and this is Foolcraft episode 11. Now before we begin, I would just like to apologise for the slight delay in this video, between this video and the last one. Those of you that do follow my channel will know that in between the last episode and now, I actually did my very first live stream over on twitch.tv. That's right, link to my channel is in the description, so go check it out. Because it wasn't just any normal live stream. Oh no, we did an 8-hour live stream for charity. It was for Stand Up to Cancer and we went for just over 8 hours. I think the total time was 8 hours 4 minutes, something like that. But by the end of that 8 hours, my voice was really starting to give out. Oh yeah, so I took a bit of a break from recording, but I have been doing a bit of grind. I just want to go over a few things that we managed to get done in the stream, because I am really excited, guys. I am really excited. Guys, yeah, that's right, guys. It took me a couple of attempts, but look what we got. An angel ring. Yes, we have an angel ring. It's like I say, it took me a couple of attempts because it was the very first thing that I wanted to get done in that live stream. After an hour of trying to catch a ghast, I gave up. Took a bit of a break, went and did a few other things, went back again. We finally managed to get a ghast. Yeah, I was more of a B-double-O than a Ren Dog in catching ghasts. Those of you that watch the Hermits Play Foolcraft will understand that reference. But we have it. Yes, fantastic. Now, a few of the other things that we got done. I mean, not this wheat field. This I've done in between. I'll show you in a bit. What we did get done is we made a start on a farmhouse here. Just a brief start, because I needed somewhere to house. And if we come down here, this. We have a crafter that is automatically making the hay bales for us. That's right. So all the wheat comes down these pipes into the crafter. And look at that. All those hay bales. Fantastic. And then all the seeds get collected in here. 213 stacks. That's a fair bit. Now, these hay bales, the main reason we need them is for this building over here. Now, I got a lot of this done in the live stream. I have since come back to it whilst I've been in between recordings. Got a bit more work done. But the reason we have this is where we're going to store all of our chickens, guys. That's right, each one of these bays is a 3x3 area that's going to hold the nesting pens. So there's going to be 9 in each one, and there's a holding pen for each type of chicken. That's right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4.5 floors of chickens, and then all the items are going to go into these storage drawers down here. Now I am going to connect all these up with to our refined storage system eventually with cables and stuff, just to try and take the load off of our colossal chest, because there's been a couple of times that chest has got rather full and I've had to go through and compress some cobblestone down into double cobblestone and triple compressed. So yeah, we need to start taking some of the load off. Now, another thing I got done in the live stream is not only does the wheat go from our farm into the farmhouse, but it also goes into our windmill. Because what do windmills do with wheat? That's right, flour. And all of our flour is made right just up here. You see it, we have the sag mill, so all the wheat comes into there and it goes down into this storage drawer. 156 stacks of flour, guys. Now eventually this will be sent off to a baker's that we will build, who will turn it into bread, toast, cakes, donuts, you name it. All the things a baker would make is going to be made, and that's why we need all this flour. Eventually I want to be able to have in our city every single food type automatically produced, so we can just go along to a restaurant, go along to a hot dog stand, go along to a fast food restaurant and just grab some food. We'll pay for it, of course, but it's already there to go, and it's all automatically crafted. So that's the food plan. What else did we do in the live stream? Let's see. We did the farmhouse. We got that all automated. Oh, another thing. No longer do we have to swap these capacitors out, because we now have these, the undeath generators. Yes, because these run on bone, and we have a vast supply of bone from our skelly spawner down here. We're getting quite a lot of Inferium essence as well. Yes, so all the bones go through a round robin system. Some of them go into our crafter, into bone meal, which that's a full storage drawer there. 2,080 stacks of bone meal. So that'll keep our wheat farm up above fully stocked. And we also have a storage drawer full of bone. There's 134 stacks. And then they get fed up to the undeath generator. So this is now a fully enclosed system. No more running over, swapping over the capacitor banks. Oh no, it sorts itself, which is fantastic. The only thing I do need to sort out now is a way of collecting this Inferium essence and transferring it to our storage. I've also gone and got a, you can just see it here, an ender fluid tank. And that collects, because I've swapped the vacuum chest for a vacuum hopper. You can just see it through there. That collects XP, which the chest that we had, the vacuum chest, didn't do. So now we can collect all of the XP into this ender tank. And then over in our basement at the main house, we have a, what's it called again? Let's just go and have a quick look. I tell you, it's so much easier being able to fly, guys. It is fantastic. And it's a lot quicker as well. So yeah, I've gone and got a couple of ender fluid tanks made. I've hooked them both up so they are connected. Then if we have a look down here, there you go, you can see it there. The experience obelisk. And every now and again I come along, fill it up. 165 levels of experience. Whenever we need them, we can just grab them out, maybe combine some tools or whatever we need the experience for. We're going to need quite a bit at some point in the future. So yeah, we did some progress in the live stream. Oh, and we also, let me just have a look in here. Oh no, I haven't collected it yet, but if we type in, yes guys, we have the dragon heart. We killed the dragon. Oh yes, and we didn't die because it was rather easy. I mean, we didn't use the shurikens because they don't have a great range. What we used was, where is he? There we are, the ghost bow that we found in one of our weapon loot crates. And that made the job pretty easy, especially with the fact that we could fly. Yeah, once you've got flight and you've got a few decent tools, fighting the dragon in modded Minecraft is rather easy. So yeah, we managed to do that. I haven't gone and collected the egg yet. I need to go back and sort that out. But another one of the main things we've done, I showed you the dragon barn, but I never actually showed you the dragon barn, the chicken barn. I got dragons on the brain now. Yeah, the chicken barn. So I've been busy with the grind in the last few days of expanding our chicken collection. And this isn't all of them, because what I've been doing is I've been growing them up till they get to tier 10 in all three categories, and then putting the tier 10 eggs in here. So here we go. All of these eggs, we have 9 of each, which is what we need for our chicken barn, and they're all tier 10. So we have been busy, guys. We have the clay chickens up here in the nets already. So all of these chickens, and this is only about a third, because I think we worked out in the live stream we need 80 plus chickens. There's 80 different types of chicken. So yeah, this is probably going to take me at least another couple of days. This isn't something we'll get done in this episode, because I want to try and get this episode out as soon as possible. But yeah, we've been doing a fair bit of work, guys. I tell you, the chicken grind is real, especially since this is on the client is on my computer. We don't have this on a server that runs 24/7. This only runs when I'm online. So yeah, it's been fun. And you may have noticed this pen here is full of emerald chickens, and that's because we're going to need all of these emeralds to create the storage drawer upgrades that we're going to need for all these drops, because there's one drawer per drop, and I want to have 4 storage upgrades in each of those drawers. And if we just go and have a quick look down here, we'll quickly do the maths. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bays with 9 drawers in each. So that's 81 different storage drawers for all the different items. Now that's 81 drawers. Each drawer I want to have 4 of the upgrades for the, let's just have a quick look in the, come on, oh there we are, frozen a bit. Let's just have a quick look in here. I shall show you what we want. There we are, the storage upgrade tier 5. And we want 4 of those in each one. So 81 times 4, that's 324. Now each of these upgrades requires 4 emeralds. So 324, let's do a quick bit of maths. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 1,296 emeralds. That's a lot of emeralds. And that's just for these. Because I also want to put in, because obviously some of these drawers are going to fill up quicker than others, but I don't want it overflowing. So we're going to need some void upgrades as well. That's going to need obsidian. So what did we say? How many of these templates are we going to need? We need, so that's 5 per drawer, 81. We need 405 of these upgrade temples and templates. So that's 405 basic drawers. 405 times 8 stacks of sticks. We need wood. Let us sink in. We need wood, and a lot of it. So for that is going to be one of the main things we get done in this episode, because we need a lot of wood. I mean, we've got a lot of the hay bales that we can use to make the nesting pens, but even the nesting pens need wood. So yeah, we are going to make a wood farm. Now we could just do a temporary thing. As you see, I've got a square area dug out there that I tried to do the netherwood earlier, but that didn't work. But if we're going to do a wood farm, a log farm, we want to put it in the forest. So let's just have a look on the journey map. What forest do we put this log farm in? Now we have this up here. Seems like quite a good location. And now that we can fly, we don't have to run all the way over. Or we have these woods down here. Again, not a bad location. But I'm thinking, just an idea, we might combine a log farm with maybe one of these slime islands, maybe. That's just a quick thought I've just had just now. But anyway, that is what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to get our logs automated. That's right, we're going to get our log on. Oh yes. So I shall bring you back once we're prepared. Now yeah guys, like I said, this wheat field, I didn't actually do this in the live stream. I've actually done this in between the live stream and now. This is actually the second time this field's been planted. I did it this time, but the first time I did it, I had a bit of a help, and I've got the help back so we can actually finish off this other side. Now, hang on, where is he? Boy, I say boy, where are you, boy? We got a field to plant. Oh, hey dude. I thought, hang on, I didn't put that shulker box there. Yes guys, Mini Jeff 101 has come along to help out with this grind of planting this field.
Yeah,
So,
I have to second time now.
yeah, that's it. Unfortunately the first time, for some reason it didn't save, so we're just going to do a quick little test now to make sure this is all working, because this is Mini Jeff joining me on my single player world on my computer. This isn't a server or anything, so I'm not entirely certain why it didn't save. Same as we also had a few chunk errors as well, didn't we? That scared me for a moment, but it's all fixed now.
Yep.
So
also, guys, just to say, we use a website called Hamachi to play on single player.
Yes.
We'll probably tell you about it more another time, but
Yeah, we'll go for that another time.
That's what we do.
But what we're going to do now is just going to do a quick test because the first time we did it, we actually planted all of this side and all of this side, and then when I relogged, all of our work disappeared. So we're just going to do a quick test to make sure it works. So we'll be right back. So I left Mini Jeff over here planting the wheat for me while I went and cleared an area for this wood farm that we're going to build now. And he's only gone and subcontracted the work out, hasn't he? Look at this. Excuse me. Hello? Do you know where Jeff is? Oh, hang on. Ha ha ha, nice try, Jeff. It comes up in the top bar. You got me. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Just
fantastic work there, mate. Fantastic work.
Yep, nearly done.
Yeah, good job, good job, good job. Like I said, I'll have to come along and do a bit of refinement and sculpt out. I mean, this bit here, this wants to go sit around here. Just around the edge of this bit. But yeah, I'll come along and finish off. So yeah, Jeff's been fantastic here. Little wheat boy.
Little wheat boy.
So I'm just going to quickly sleep, and then I'm going to show you guys where we're going to set up the log farm. As you can see, I've got all the pieces that I need. So let's sleep the night away, and we'll go over to where our farm's going to be. Okay guys, so I've decided on a great spot for our wood farm that we're going to build. We're over here in the coniferous forest, just to the north of our starter settlement, our farming district. And I've gone and cleared out a little spot down here. I may have to get rid of this tree, as I've just noticed its branches overhang. But yeah, I've marked out the 15 by 15 area, because we are going to use the Ender.io farming station to automate this. So to get this in the center, just this torch here, so we'll knock you out and pop it down there. Fantastic. Now why is that already draining power? It's alright, because we've got the vibrant capacitor bank here, so that's fine. Then we're going to have this send its items to a chest for now, which we shall put over here. So we need to dig out a channel for the chest and the conduits. So we'll go down a couple. There we are. And we'll also just need to dig out a spot underneath. There we go, dig that out, then I'll be able to spot where we're going. So let's dig this tunnel out here. Nice and easy with our fantastic shovel. There we go, so that's the spot we want to get to. Then what we need is the item conduits and our energy conduit for start with. So we'll pop you down there. And we might as well get it set straight away. Always active. Brilliant. And we'll pop down some energy conduits as well. There we go. And you. Now the capacitor bank, we shall pop that just there. Lovely. Now we don't want that to connect. I'll have to come back with when I've got me. Have I got my Yetto wrench on me? Let's have a look. Is it in here? Nope. Is it in the other one? There it is. Right, fantastic. Okay, let's sort this out now while we're here. So Yetto wrench on the item conduit. There we go. Right. So we'll bring the item conduit all the way across here. There we go. To there and to there. There's that outside. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll bring it back just one more. There we go. And then we shall hook a couple of yeah, that's a good point actually. I want to put a couple of these diamond chests in, because we want one to collect all the logs and another one to collect all of the saplings. So let's pop you on there and you on there. Brilliant. So we already have the item filters, so we want these on insert and an item filter whitelist oak cap saplings. Obviously, I mean, as we do lots of different types of wood, we'll have to come and put different saplings in here, but for now it's fine. And then that one to insert, and basically everything but, so we'll blacklist saplings. Right, So that's our collection system in place. Then let's just fill in these gaps here. There we go. I have to get some conduit facades just to fill in this so it looks nice and tidy. Then we shall put you guys, hang on, let's unlock these. No seeds. There you go, and lock. And we'll put our axe in. Right. Now we may have to do the same as what we did at the wheat farm. Maybe get ourselves a couple of disturbed skeleton spawners, just so we get some bone meal to increase the rates of this area. And I'm just going to sleep real quick, because I don't like working in the dark, especially in the forest. I mean, as you can see on the journey map, we've got plenty of creepers around us, so we don't want that. Thank you. Right, so hopefully that should be working, but another thing I forgot to put in. There we go, octalic capacitor, and that will increase the range of this to a 15 by 15, which, as you can see, all these torches, we can knock these out now, because this marks the boundary of our 15 by 15 area. So hopefully now, if we'll get this chunk loaded as well, and then that should be running the full time. In fact, let's just check, what are the chunk boundaries? Are we okay? Dang it, we're gonna have to load 4 chunks. I completely misplaced this. So we may come back here at some point and move this so it's all in one chunk, like we did with the wheat farm. Dang it, when will I learn to check that first? But still, yeah, there we are, guys. That is a very basic log farm, and hopefully that will start producing all the logs that we need to get the chicken barn up and running. Let's just go and see how our villager has done on this wheat farm. How you doing over on there, villager? You getting your work done?
Yep, I'm nearly done actually.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm actually finished now, but I think you should come over.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I've changed to, I'm not a villager anymore.
Oh, okay. We don't have a villager working for us. Let's have a look. Come on up. So this is the field that I've done before, that Jeff did the first time but had to redo. Hey, look at that. And then you can imagine when all this is grown in, another golden field. Now, there's a few spots that he appears to have missed. But hang on. Can you guys see him? And of course he's holding shift, so we can't even see him on the journey map. Yeah, if anybody wants to know what this is, yeah, during the stream we had the obligatory death, because at the time I was still running version 1.3.2, and the death generators that we run for the wheat farm, yeah, we have a googly-eyed wither. That seems to be hopping about the server, and the demonic shuriken is whispering to me, let the essence of life and death flow freely. Seems appropriate with a wither.
Let the wither free. What are you
there
doing?
There we go. Wait, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working, not mucking about.
Excuse me.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, so
thanks for doing this for us, pal. It is greatly appreciated.
It's great. Yeah, I've managed to do this whole area up. I've done all the back bits, what you missed here, and then
Brilliant.
just got a few last little bits.
Just this little bit here along the side of this road, following this curve.
Oh, you want it this here?
Yeah.
Like this?
Sort of follow. Yeah. Follow the curve, sort of thing.
Ah, okay. No problem.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. Emergency mute. Sneeze came out of nowhere. Oh dear. But yeah, this is going to be fantastic. I mean, imagine once we've got the little pond in here with a giant oak tree with a tree swinging. This is going to be fantastic. And then... No, and then.
Am I distracting you too much?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll get this done. And then, of course, I think maybe next episode, we'll get this farmhouse finished. Because this is one janky looking farmhouse. Like I say, we've got a lot of chiseling bits and architecture craft to put into this structure. We want to try and get onto the same sort of level as the windmill, which by the way, we still haven't quite finished. Still need to get these final 3 sails in, figure out what we're going to do with the roof, because I want to at least chisel it, if not architecture craft it a bit, so it looks the same as the... It's going to be a similar theme running along this whole district with the red roofs and the Sakura wood. So we may end up having to change the roof of our build over here. Get rid of the dark oak and put some cherry wood in instead. But yeah, we're coming along nicely. Alright guys, so we're back here at the log farm that we've got set up. I have gone and got this moved, so it is now within the boundaries of this chunk just here. And I wanted to get that done because we're going to get this set up the same way that we have the wheat farm set up. Let me just move that. With having a skelly spawner underneath to power these undef generators, which will eventually power the whole system, and this will become a self-contained unit. Now at the moment I've just got these diamond chests set up for collecting all of the saplings and the wood. I am going to swap these out for a whole array of storage drawers, because this isn't the only one of these farms we're going to build here. I mean, as you may have seen up top, we do have 4 different types of trees growing in this farm at the moment. But in fact, I can show you from down below, it'd be easier. Yeah, we do have, because these farming stations have 4 different quadrants, so we've got 4 different types of tree growing in this area. So you can see we've got the Sakura, Fir, Spruce and Dark Oak. So I want to have quite a few of these in this area, so we've got all the different types of wood growing that we can. I am going to have to try and find some tainted soil so that I can grow the nether trees, like the ghost wood, the dark wood, the fuse wood, that sort of thing. But eventually, we'll be able to come over here and have a whole row of storage drawers with all the different types of wood in. So every wood we could ever need will be over here. And we'll probably hook that up to our refined storage system eventually. But yeah, I've got some work done down here on our disturbed skelly spawner that we have over at the wheat farm. I've got a few bits and places of the infrastructure in place. Still need some dark glass. I believe I've got the iron spikes. We've got all the fans set up. So yeah, we just need dark glass. And yeah, we need the spawners. Now, unfortunately, the only way I managed to get the wheat farm set up is because I'd already found 3 skeleton spawners whilst going around mining and caving and such like. But I only found 3. And now we need 3 more. And I do know where there is some. Yeah. I've got a feeling I may have to take a trip to the roguelike dungeon with some drops of evil and see if we can catch up some skelly spawns. It may mean another quick run into that dungeon, in and out as quick as we can, because I don't want to mess about in there. So I may try and get that done in between episodes, but I just wanted to show you the progress that we are getting on this log farm. So we are getting there. But I think for now, guys, I want to try and get this episode out as soon as possible. I mean, I think it's been nearly a week since my last episode. I mean, I know I had the live stream in between and such, but yeah, I want to get this episode out to you now. So we're going to call it a day there now, guys. I hope... Oh, hang on. What's happened to me? Oh, man. Have I lost my obsidian? I have. I need some new leggings. Dang it. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to click the subscribe button as well, so you can keep an eye on this series, see how we're getting on. And my other series as well, Village Craft. We are playing on there as well, and I'm having a fantastic time on there. If you may not know, that's where Mini Jeff is from, our very special guest today that we had on. And I would just like to thank Mini Jeff for all the work that he did over on that wheat farm. It is fantastic. It saved me a lot of time doing that. I mean, having 2 of us do it the first time was quick, but then when we lost all the work, I'm not sure why that happened, but he came back on, we got it all redone, and now that wheat field is starting to look amazing. So thank you very much, Mini Jeff. And who knows, we may see Jeff again. He may just be popping on every now and again, help us out, bit of derpiness. Who knows, I'll see if I can find some tasks to put him to work again. But yeah, look at this, guys. This is looking amazing. All these golden fields. I know it'll look better in the day, but yeah, this is going to be fantastic. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me, guys. And don't forget to hit that like button. Any comments, I do read all the comments I get. But for now, I shall see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. Bye.